Hello everyone, welcome to Herald Global. Joining us today, Amit Rajput and Sakshi Kurtarkar, a dynamic dancing duo from Goa, have earned acclaim for their exceptional Latin dance performances. Their impressive achievements include winning the reality show India Banega Manch in 2017. Also, they have been 16 times Salsa and Bachata Pro Asia Champ. Let's deep dive into their journey. I am Saimik and you're watching Fast Track. Let me begin by asking both of you, what inspired you to pursue a career in dance?
So actually, the story behind I was a Bollywood dancer,
Okay.
and I was teaching in one of the academy back that time, and Sakshi has had come as a student there. So later on, that time I just started with the Latin,
Okay.
okay, and then when the classes were going on, I had a competition and in the reality show wherein that girl at the last moment was not available, and Sakshi by the time was she just started learning. So
Okay.
my teacher told me like, why don't you take part with Sakshi and see how you can work it out. So back then we just started like working together, and from there this is the 12th year we are dancing together.
Okay, so growing up, Amit, were there anyone as an inspiration who always motivated you and supported you to pursue this hobby?
My teacher.
How about you, Sakshi?
Yeah, same with my teacher. Basically, I'm a classical dancer,
Okay.
and my dance teacher he always used to push us to do our best and thing. And I used to love my teacher because she used to be always surrounded with children. So even I wanted to be someone like her, always surrounded with children because I love children. And we teach also in the academy. So that was my whole like inspiration to get into this career because I always wanted to be around children and teach them what I've done. And obviously, like it's like what you do, you need to be what you love. So this is what we
Sure.
love, and yeah, that's how we got into this dancing as a career.
Okay, Sakshi, you just mentioned your background has been in classical dancing. So,
Yeah.
does it form some kind of a platform? Does it make the other dance forms easy, or it's a completely different ball game altogether?
It's completely different styles, but yeah, I feel classical dancing has made my body, flexible more, so it becomes more easier to learn other styles. So if I this is what I believe that if you have a classical base, then you can learn any dance style more easily.
Okay, so how do you balance ideas and styles with Amit?
Yeah, so basically we have like similar ideas. Actually, we don't have much complicated things like I want to do this or he want to do that. No, because we have a certain pattern of doing our choreographies or certain pattern of running the academy. So yeah, that's how we match. I don't know, it just matches. Yeah.
Okay, winning India Banega Manch is a huge deal. Okay, so please tell us more about it.
Actually, we have been into different reality shows before,
Okay, okay,
and we get a call from India Banega Manch, like some new dance. It was not a dance reality show. Basically, it was a mixed talent show. So
okay,
we got a call that it's a mixed talent show, and this is how the concept is. The concept of the India Banega Manch was completely different. Like usually, you used to have other reality shows, they have a one stage and you have to perform and you have a judges. So that's how the whole reality shows are there, other reality shows. But this reality show, they said no, you have to go on the street, it can be anywhere, you just have to perform, and the audience outside is your judge. So they will be voting you, and if they like, then you will be going ahead. So this was the
okay.
whole concept of the show. So initially we were dicey, like we want to do this show or not, because it's first of all it's a mixed talent show, and secondly the concept is completely like different concept, whether we'll able to pull it off or not. But then Amit said like let's give a try, maybe just one round also, let's give a try, like, it will be a different experience for us as well. So that's how we said yes to the show, and we didn't know that that show is made for us, and we were the winners.
That's great. Tell me, like, winning such kind of shows, what kind of path it provides for future, the opportunities.
Yeah, so when you go in such kind of shows, like you get a major audience watches you,
Sure.
and then you have your talent in front of so many people, like which can give you more work in terms of in our industry. We want more work in our events or the corporate. So people watch it and we get a call, or it becomes more easier to reach to the people, like if you have some titles with you. And then it was very much helpful for us in terms of our academy as well, and which we were doing anyways, but then adding on to such names made it more easier for the audience to know about us. So yeah, that's how it helps to reach to the larger audience.
Okay, Amit, let's talk about little commercials out here itself. How easy it's to get sponsors for any kind of show.
So when you have like when you don't have any title, when the people don't know you, so it is very difficult to when we are doing any event, it's very difficult to get the sponsors basically. So for our events, we just have a concept like every year we do the academy show when we call one of the celebrity artists in Goa. So after the reality show, maybe this was 7 or 8 reality show we have done, and then in Goa like maximum people know us. So when we go for the sponsor, we don't have to explain much. They know about us, and it's very easy. They approve the things whatever we ask for. So that is the best thing. Like when you do when you have a title, so it's more easier to get the sponsors.
Okay, so you formed your own academy. What was the vision behind it?
So actually, the academy, as I said, as I was working there, so the academy name was different. So when I came back after winning, so my sir said like, no, let's boost this academy. We'll change the whole name and we'll put your name. That's my name, Amit Rajput Dance Academy. So the vision from the beginning was like for me as a I can grow as a teacher there, as an instructor. But then when I changed the name of the academy, my vision was like need to get like how we go on to the TV. So in Goa, like maybe one or two with the best dancer, we want to make them perform on the bigger stage or maybe under the reality show. So
Sure.
vision was for when we open the academy from my end, train the student and put up for the reality shows. So they can get the exposure much better.
Okay, so I'm a layman. So if I ask you, somebody who is joining your academy as a freshman, how much time does it take for somebody to perform really well?
Yeah, so it depends on the children to children. Basically, if someone is of 3 years, he or she might take a little more time. But then it depends on individual, because we have seen there are 2.5-year children also performing so well. I mean, they love stage and they have kind of inbuilt in them. It's like a God's grace they have. So yeah, it depends on student to student.
There is no particular like we can't say you will be able to learn like in 2 months or 1 month. It depends on the individual and the interest how they build.
So are there certain levels to it? They have to graduate from one level to the next level?
Yeah, so in academia format is like they come as the freshers, and after 6 months we try to make sure that like the people who are doing good, we open the SPD batch, the special potential batch for them,
Okay.
and then after that we try to if they are continuing like maybe more than 3 4 years, then we put for them for a instructor training. So
Okay.
that's how they grow normally.
Okay, so this form has become very popular in today's time. So I'm sure you must be getting a lot of queries from adults as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how is the experience over there?
Good. We are very happy that what we do, it's very less people do in India actually go to see because there are different dance forms. The many people do the same thing, or maybe hip hop. There are many people do, but when we got a call for a corporation anything, that's only the particular requirement when they have it, then only they call us. So we feel that like we are not doing like all the dance style, but one dance style which is other people are not doing. So that is like one of the good thing what we have.
Okay, let's talk about Goa. How has Goa influenced your artistic expression?
Yeah, so basically we have in Goa, we always used to see, weddings are the most where we see the dancing. So
Sure.
whenever we used to go for this Christian wedding, especially, they have this jive and then they have ballroom. So, that has also been one inspiration. Like, we love that Goan people are the ones who dances. So that's what
True.
we see in Goa, and that's that also inspired us to be a Latin dancer. So yeah, that's been there in Goa, which is a good part wherein like I don't see this much in other states. Like they do dance, but all that like Bhangra dance, not proper dance dances, which we Goa have. Yeah.
Okay, Amit, you and Sakshi have won 16 times Salsa and Bachata Pro Asia champion. Please tell us more about it.
So actually, the only one platform what we had that time it is IIDC called Bangalore, where all the Latin champions happen and all over the world people come there. So that was the experience that back then we started competing. So actually, I had a different partner before Sakshi actually. So overall, that time I started, but when me and Sakshi started dancing together, so it was a very different combination what we had like. So whatever we used to try, we used to get it like in no time. And competing like not even in India, we had competed outside also, and the experience was very good because we were in that zone of competing that we want to compete and we were very hungry about the competition. And then in that we have won like I don't know, you must be having the count. I forgot how many times we have won because together we have won many championships, individual also, solo we have many championships. So yeah, that was
I'm
great
sure.
experience, like me and Sakshi were dancing together with the competition that time.
Okay. So let's talk about some challenges. Okay. Please share some of the challenges that both of you have faced individually and also as a team.
Yeah, so individual challenges, I would not say I had much challenges because I was the one who has been put in dance by my mother. So my parents always had a supported me in being
Sure.
the this thing. But then together, I would say yeah, because there was some challenges initially because Amit had a different partner, and for me, I had never danced with a partner. Like I have never danced with the duet. So I used to be a solo dancer or I used to perform in groups. So when it comes to duet, you need to have a lot of understanding and there has to be a great connection. Only then you can do this type of dances because we have a lot of lift and tricks, and so you need a good connection in the partners. So yeah, that was been a challenge initially, but now I think even if we blindfold us, we can dance together.
Okay. For example, if I ask you have to perform something very new, how much time does you take to practice before the show?
Now it doesn't take much time because we have so many stuffs with us. So you that there is sometimes we get a requirement wherein if the client is from for example, Kerala or any different state, and they we want to perform in their song, which we doesn't know also. I'll put in a such a way that to choreograph we just do it like half an hour or maybe 15 minutes now.
Okay.
Now this time because it is all experience what we had before. So that time we used to think and we used to take time, we used to sit and plan the whole career how it's supposed to be. Right now we have so many lift tricks, we have so many patterns, we have so many stuff with us. So it just we listen to music once or twice and we just do it that way.
Okay. Okay. So one word of advice to someone who wants to get into this dance form.
Yeah, I think everyone used to, even if you're not getting into this dance career, I feel everyone should dance because it is not about just dancing. It is like you get released with your mental health, and it's been a lot of problem these days. People have this mental health problem.
True.
So I feel dancing is one part, dance or music or some kind of activity. I'm not just focusing on dance here, but yeah, some people need to do some activities, so that they be healthy even physically and even mentally. And other than that, you get to like meet new people around you.
True.
Like we have these Latin socials wherein people come and dance. Like you can dance with anyone in on the social floor, so you get to meet new people, so you are more engaged socially. So that's how it helps. Like it's just not dancing, but it has a lot of other things comes with it.
Okay. So what is next for Amit and Sakshi?
Yeah, so the next is like we have our academy. Right now, we are completely focused on our academy, and we really want someone also from Goa under us to go, in a reality show because we see whenever we have been in the reality show, we see all people from Mumbai, Delhi, and everywhere around India, but we never see anyone from Goa going. So we want to build that, we want people from Goa to go in, like even for the competitions. It might be an India level competition, or we don't see Goan people there. So the whole idea is now to promote Goa on big stages.
Okay. My last question to you. What does winning influential leader of Goa means to you?
Yeah, it means a lot because we will have one more title with us, and that would help us for the to get more crowd in, and the vision what we have, to put Goan artists more forward in dancing and on a bigger platform. This will the title will help us to achieve that. On a even like if you put one title, one more title added, then more people would know us, and it will help us to get more connections. And yeah, that's how it will help us.
Amit, would you like to add something since this is the last question?
Actually, I'm very excited for this because actually people we have gone to many award functions and to get in, but then it is not in Goa, somewhere in Mumbai, and in Goa actually the Herald when I came to know about this award, I told Sakshi that our people from Goa, they know like we have one outside and then it's like everything there only. They don't know about like in Goa anything we receive. So whenever we get the like in a bigger stage to perform here, we want like Goan people to know every time like what we have
True.
done. And receiving this award for the it's happening in Goa. So we are very very happy that Sakshi can call her mom also to see like because they don't get a chance like to see a performing or maybe
Of
such
course.
kind of so yeah, that's a great thing. Like we are very excited about this.
Okay. It was lovely talking to both of you. Okay.
Thank
Thank you so much for taking out this time.